Loud thunder, heavy rain, thin line between joy and pain. It's a long, strange trip, it's all insane. You ain't never gonna be the same. Living life through the night, thin line of a lightning strike. Sometimes the only light when the moon is tucked away. Pistons pumping, minds are racing. It's hard to sleep, man, when I'm shaking. Bad news surrounds me. It's always found me creeping up when things are good. Yeah, the dark days find a way. Loud thunder, heavy rain, thin line between joy and...
What's going on, YouTube? Doug here. On the job today. Got a lot of things on my mind and felt like I needed to say them. But first, as many would say, am I smoking? As usual, P4 Dagger. Whiskey barrel. This is probably one of my most favorite pipes I have. What's in it? A little Presbyterian. It's absolutely one of my favorite brands. Lighter I'm using today, if you can see that, Moonshine Pipe Company. First giveaway I ever won on Instagram. If you're not on Instagram, please get on Instagram. There's a lot of good guys on there, a lot of good brothers and sisters, I should say, that's on there that you should watch. You should look at what they've got going on. I don't have a list. I'm not the kind of guy that makes a list. This tamper I've had for several years is made by Cody Huey, Mustache Man. It's one of my favorites. See what happens when you talk all the time. Anyway, the purpose of this video, I'm going to try not to get too emotional here, but the purpose of this video is today's the 20th. And on May the 8th will be my baby brother's birthday. He would have been 24 years old. I'm not going to go into detail for the simple fact, you can go back and watch my intro video for that. One of the beauties about my job being an environmentalist for a company here in Georgia is I get to work alone. It gives me a lot of time to think. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I have a beautiful wife, two beautiful baby boys that I love with all my heart. Been like watching a lot of videos. I haven't made one in a while since I've been in Virginia. I'm back in Georgia now. And several guys really touched me. One in particular is Joshua in the Woods. If you don't subscribe to him, find him. Find Joshua in the Woods. Awesome guy, got a lot of good things going on. I love to watch his videos. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of guys out there that I really like to watch. Bob from Knives, Pipes, and Cigars in Denmark, I believe. Originally from Holland, oil rig worker. I really like that guy, really makes beautiful knives also, even though Denmark has some really stupid laws. But I'm not going to get political. There's a brother on Instagram and on YouTube that I've been talking to for quite some time. More recently, I've messaged him before, but here lately we've talked on Voxel. And I'm not going to say any names, but I'm proud of that brother for what he's done. He knows who he is. I'm proud of the steps he's made in his life. I'm not even going to say to what effect it is, because that's neither here nor there. The purpose is, if there's somebody on YouTube or on Instagram or whatever it may be that you feel like in your heart that you need to reach out to talk to maybe help them through their day, then do it. Don't hesitate. I was incredibly nervous my first video. This is only my third. But the friendship that came out of that, the camaraderie that came out of that, both male and female, that's the beauty of this community. Don't forget to take time to go home every day. Love your wife, love your kids, love your significant other, whatever it may be. I still hug my old man and tell him I love him. I'll stand on top of the truck bed and tell everybody I'm Daddy's boy, and I always will be. Family is everything to me. I cherish my friendships, and I cherish the new friendships I've made. I'm blown away by the subscribers I've gotten, the people that I've talked to, the people that messaged me on Instagram. Pistol Pack Dad, I know you're out there. Forgive me if I got that wrong. Brother, what you're doing with the 22 and the push-ups every day, that's awesome. These things need to keep going. A lot of guys that follow me on Instagram know how I feel about things like that. So I just wanted to sit down a minute while I was on the job. I'm taking a break. So you know what? Go talk to your family every day. If you don't like them, get to like them. There's nothing you can do to change it. Yes, they may have done some horrible and cruel things in their life, or something that was stupid, but you may be their only hope. You may be their only help. Go to them. It may end good, it may not. But you'll never know until you try. But before I get out of here, I want to mention one of my very close brothers. If you don't know who he is, find him. Find him on Facebook. His name's Paul Coley. He's on Instagram as 447 Woodworks and Design. Very close to me. He lives about 5 miles from my house. We both live in the same town. We met each other some time back. Paul is a really excellent guy. He's a talented artisan. I love my artisan pipes, Briarbird and several others that I have. I love what the artisans are doing. I haven't done a video on this, so I'm going to add this one in here, kind of change the subject a little bit. That's how us Georgia boys do it. We ramble a little bit. So in this bag, if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen this pipe. But my brother Paul, 447 Woodworks and Design, don't forget it. Check him out on Instagram. Find him on Facebook, Paul Coley. So I approached him about a pipe he had that was made by Paul Menard. Excellent artisan, by the way. I do not have one of his pipes. But Paul smokes one of Paul's pipes. And I asked him, I said, I really like that pipe. Could you make me something along the same lines? But when I was a young boy and my grandfather passed away, he gave me this ring here. I wear both of his rings. And my wife asked me, says, can I buy you a wedding ring? I said, sure. She said, well, I know you're not going to wear it, but I want to give it to you. And my family being of Irish descent, most everything is Gaelic. A lot of the things that we have in hanging on the wall and things like that are Irish Gaelic. So that's the way my wedding ring was. So I asked my brother Paul, I said, you know what? It's coming up on my anniversary. The 15th of March was my anniversary, and I said, man, I would really love to incorporate that wedding ring that my wife purchased for me in that. And he said, yeah, let me play with it a while. So without further ado, as some people say, hold on, let me get this right. Uh-oh, there's the bag. About 8 Swirl Cumberland. There it is, boys and girls, brothers and sisters. Let's see if I can get you a little closer on this. That, my friends, is my wedding ring that my wife gave me 9 years ago. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful craftsmanship, beautiful work. Love the rustication, love the stain. Smokes like an absolute freight train. But I wanted to show you that. I was thinking about my brother today, and I was thinking about the brothers that I've gained through this community, sisters I've gained through this community, and that's what led me to say what I said. So forgive me for rambling. but it was something I felt like needed to be said, so I said it. I always say that a lot of you people, Jason, Jay, Elaine, John Keller, I cannot say enough about the conversations we've had, whether it be text or whether it be on Vox. Brother, you know I'm here if you need me, and I can look straight in the camera and say that and not hesitate one bit. Please feel free to leave me some comments. Subscribe to some of these guys if you don't. I'm floored that 40-some-odd people want to watch me on YouTube, but I guess there could be crazier things you watch. So I'm going to sit back and I'm going to finish this pipe, and I'm going to go home and I'm going to love my family. I encourage you to do the same thing. Until I make the next video, take care of yourself, take care of each other, take care of anybody. It doesn't matter. Just smile at somebody. That's all you got to do. Love one another, be good to one another. I'll see you later. Y'all take it easy.